We're making a super easy vegetable packed meal prep, dinner, lunch. You can kind of use it for anything. So I have some red pepper, some zucchini, some yellow bell pepper, some red onion, one whole red onion. So it's one whole red pepper, one whole yellow pepper, one zucchini, one yellow onion. And then I'm going to take a pint of cherry tomatoes. Whoops. And I had some olive oil in the bottom of my pan, but I'm going to put a little more olive oil over the top of these, just like so. And then I'm going to take some Italian seasoning. You can take any kind of seasoning you like. I just happened to have Italian and I thought that sounded good. So I'm going to sprinkle that all on top. Use that all up. And then I'm going to add some salt. Don't be shy here. We want a good amount of salt. I like using a good quality sea salt like Redmond real salt. You want to avoid that white table salt if you can. Now I'm going to take some black pepper and just do a few cracks of that. Look at all these beautiful colors. So I am all about a one pan meal, and that's exactly what this is. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and kind of toss this all together. Look at all those beautiful vegetables. This is gonna be so packed with lots of different nutrients, all those colors and flavors. It's gonna be delicious. So toss that all together like so. This is gonna be so delicious to have on hand for quick and easy meals for the next few days. All right, that looks about good here. So you could honestly bake these as is, but I want to make this more into a full meal. So I'm going to take some chicken here. I'm using organic chicken thighs. You could use chicken breast if you'd like. I just sometimes think that the thighs have a little bit more flavor and you don't have to cook them as, let's say, perfectly, because they're really, chicken breast can be really easy to dry out and these are not. They're also a little bit more affordable than chicken breast, especially if you're buying organic, because those are already expensive. As we all know, groceries are so expensive right now. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper on top of these chicken thighs. I bet this would also be delicious with fish. So instead of the chicken, you could put some fish on top. Oops, what am I doing? Almost grabbed the olive oil. I meant to grab the black pepper. If you are plant-based, you could also skip the chicken and throw a can of chickpeas in here. That would be super yummy. All right, so I have my black pepper on there. And now I'm gonna take some foil and just cover our entire pan. All right, my oven is preheated, so I am going to place this in the oven and I'm gonna keep a good eye on it, but I'll let you guys know exactly how long after, and then we just have one more step. All right, guys, let's take our chicken and vegetable bake out of the oven. Doesn't that look so good? The chicken is perfectly crispy. Those vegetables are hopefully gonna be nice and soft. So I'm gonna let it cool for a few minutes and then we'll go ahead and try it out. All right, guys, look at how delicious this looks. I'm gonna grab a nice big spoonful and just get it right onto my plate. Grab some of these extra veggies, just like so, some zucchini. All right, that looks good. So I am gonna top it with a little bit of Parmesan cheese. I feel like this would also be delicious with feta if you used Greek seasoning. Yum. And now I am just going to cut a piece of this chicken. Gotta make sure I get all the flavors. I almost forgot to mention, it ended up baking for 1 full hour, and halfway through, I turned the heat to 400 and uncovered it. So 1 full hour. It's okay. All right, so I'm gonna grab a bite of this chicken, make sure I get some of these vegetables. It's still pretty hot. All right. Here we go. That is delicious.